So it's another unboxing, but if you're wondering why I'm in my room with this nice logo behind me instead of outside, it's because it's 25 degrees out. This month's box is based on the unborn and the beauty of the unborn and just like babies. Just lots of babies. So opening up the box, the first thing that is here is these cute little... This little pin of a baby. This is a pin that is the size and shape... This is a pin that's the size and shape of a 10 to 12 week old baby's hands. So at 10 to 12 weeks, this is the size of a baby's hands. It's so adorable. Also on the back it has the information that by 8 weeks, a baby can turn her head, suck her thumb, and respond to pain. And at 12 weeks, she doubles in size, is 3.5 inches tall, and about as tall as this card is wide. So it's like that big, and her hands are that small, and that's so beautiful. Man, wouldn't it stink if somebody wanted to kill things that were that small? Up next in the box we have, jewelry. So this is absolutely amazing. It's a beautifully crafted medal of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Our Lady of Guadalupe is the patroness of America and the patroness of the unborn. So abortion in America, she's the person to pray to. I mean, think about it. Mary was the one who literally carried God inside of her womb for 9 months. I mean, in the form of Jesus, but like, man, I love Mary. So Our Lady of Guadalupe actually appeared to this Mexican peasant named Juan Diego, whose wife had died years before. And tradition suggests that Juan Diego's wife had died in childbirth, so that makes Our Lady of Guadalupe even more just all about the babies. I mean, it's not just for babies. Like, Mary is the mother of really the whole human race, is also there for all of the women who are suffering from any, thing from abortion. See, even pro-abortion people have to admit scientifically that there are negative psychological consequences that come from abortion. Also, straight out of the March for Life, we got this Life is Precious little ring. I don't even know if you can see that. It's so small. Life is precious. Life is precious. You know what else is precious? Babies are precious. But a little rubber ring. Hold up, I'm gonna put it on my hand. I already have 1 ring, so now I can have 2 rings. Cool, so now I got my totally not purity ring and my Life is Precious ring. Let's go, rocking it. I don't know why I did that. Honestly, I don't understand people who are like, oh yeah, let's go out and fight the abortion people. Let's go blow up the abortion clinic. Don't do that. That puts a bad name on everything that we do. I mean, seriously, like, we all believe I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Like, this is the message that we're trying to put across. We're not trying to put across, oh, abortion people are bad. We're just trying to say babies are amazing, and even when they're unborn, they still have life, they still have soul, and why shouldn't we protect them for that? They are beautiful, beautiful things. I mean, seriously, look at this. This is another thing in the box. It's a little rubber model of a 10 to 12 week old baby. And look, it sits like literally in the palm of my hand. That is how small it is. How can you, like, this is so precious and adorable and beautiful. Like, it's so cute. And it comes with a card that gives all the information about weeks of a baby. Like, hey, week 1, the baby is smaller than a grain of sugar. Week 2, the baby attaches to the mother's womb. Week 3, baby's blood vessels and sex cells form. Week 4, the baby's heart begins to beat. Week 5, tiny arms and legs appear. Week 6, tiny fingers and toes develop. And the brain starts dividing. Week 7, buds of the baby's milk teeth appear. Week 8, the baby begins spontaneous movement and is now about the size of your thumb. Week 9, you start having muscular movement. Week 10, baby's fingertips begin to form. Week 11, the baby starts to breathe and smiling. By week 12, like, the baby's this big. And, like, this is just so beautiful. I don't understand why anyone would ever want to, like, not want this. Like, this is just so... Just, you can tell, look, like, okay, it might look a little bit, zoom in here, get in close with me, real talk, look at this, it's so small, but look, it has formed eyelids, it has a formed nose, it has a formed mouth, it has ears, well, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, it has little feet and legs, it has arms and hands, like, this is, for all intents and purposes, this is a human, this is a baby human, but it's still a human. So when we say we are fearfully and wonderfully made, this is what we are made as. We start off as a little tiny baby, and then we have to grow up into something like this. And that's the thing, is that these little adorable tiny humans are being hurt. And that's just so sad. Like, that's literally one of the saddest things. And this is what's beautiful, is like, look at this image. this image right here of Mary holding baby Jesus in her womb with a rosary wrapped around him. Like, you can't disprove in this moment here that there isn't life there. Like, that looks like a baby. Does this look like a baby to you? Because that looks like a baby to me. This is a really beautiful image. I'm going to hang this up. And of course, if you really want people to know that you love unborn children, you got a t-shirt for it. Life is the most beautiful gift of God. St. Mother Teresa. There's another quote that I love by Pope St. John Paul II that says, the greatest gift you can give your child is another sibling. And I think that quote and this quote, it's like, look at this. Just look how adorable this is. Like, how can you look at this and not love it? Like, this is made in the image and likeness of God. This is made because God said there should be. You know, also it's because the mom and the dad, blah, blah, blah. But this is made because God willed this beauty into existence. See, if you think about it, the only reason we're here is because God loves us. If he stopped loving us, then we wouldn't exist. But from the moment of our conception, he loved us so much that he let us go from one of, something smaller than this to this, which is about the same size as when you're born, up into this. And that's just so beautiful, and that's why every little child, I don't care if you're 1 week old, I don't care if you're 10 years old, all need to be protected and loved. And that's not to say that I don't understand that there are hardships as well. Some people who get pregnant who just can't have a child at this moment, either they're too young or, in a difficult situation, they often go to places where they just have to abort their child. And the sad thing is, the child doesn't need to be killed. There are adoption agencies all over the United States that help these kinds of people in any way, shape, or form they need help so that this can grow into this. So when I'm saying all these things, I'm not saying, oh, I don't care about the women who have to get the abortions. All that I'm saying is we need to be protecting all of humanity, including the smallest, most vulnerable among us. So yeah, there's your Catholic Tshirt Club box for this month. Link down in the description below to my affiliate link. It won't cost you anything, but if you order a box through that link, I'll get a little percentage of it, so that's always nice. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you want to check out a video in one of these corners that's about to pop out, that is all about my review of Planned Parenthood's pro-abortion ad that I flipped out about because it was just absolutely garbage. And it was garbage because, everything was wrong with it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. As well as in the beginning, as now, never shall be. Rise to the limit.